Section 4. You will hear a talk by a member of a charity organization to a group of board members. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40. Listen carefully and answer questions 31 to 40.
Good evening, everyone. I'm glad to see that none of the board members are absent today, as there are a number of important issues that have come up since our last meeting. As you all know, Children in Need's main goal is to offer assistance to poor families living in this community, especially catering for the needs of their children. As General Director of Children in Need, I'd like to take a moment to inform you about a serious and very worrying finding of our Child Poverty Report. And then I'll tell you about the upcoming fundraising events that have been planned for this year. Unfortunately, the results of our report are not good. It is clear that, with the passing of time and the deteriorating economy, more and more children in our area are facing serious issues and are living in worsening conditions. In fact, our report predicts that the number of households in Britain living in absolute poverty will rise by 1/3 in the next 10 years. As if this were not enough, it has recently been announced that the government grant we receive for the running of this centre is going to be cut by 25% this year. So, with that in mind, we have no choice but to embark on our own money-making projects, and these are what I would like to present to you tonight. So, in order to raise the money that we are set to lose this year, we will have to organise fundraising events. The first one that has been planned is a fancy dress ball, which will be held at Northbridge Community Hall on March 16th. We need to sell a lot of tickets for this event, so each of you will be given 20 tickets for advance sale to your work colleagues, relatives, friends and neighbours. The tickets will be going for £30, which may sound a bit steep, but will include a 3-course meal, a drink, and participation in the raffle. Please remember to pick up your ticket packets before you leave tonight. The second fundraiser that has been planned is a spring talent show. It has come to our attention that many of the children supported by the centre are quite talented singers and actors. So, we hope that a short play of some kind, along with a few songs, will be appreciated by the members of our community. To this end, we will be having rehearsals twice a week, which will take place here in the centre. They will begin next weekend and will be held every Wednesday and Saturday at 7 p.m. It goes without saying that the talent show requires a great deal of planning and organisation, so we're looking for volunteers to help out. We are also in need of a pianist, so if any of you could volunteer, or know of anyone that can play the piano and would be willing to give up some of their free time, please speak to Mrs. Morris before you leave. She's in charge of the artistic side of the event. Oh, and I nearly forgot. The show will be held at the Opera House on April 20th, and we have set the entrance fee at £5 per person. Now, before we discuss other fundraising options for the year, does anyone have any questions or suggestions concerning these two events?
That is the end of section 4. You now have half a minute to check your answers. That is the end of the listening test. You now have 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the listening answer sheet.